Debbie Curtis Preston from TrueBit TV, and I'm sitting here with Robert Novak. And tell us about yourself.
I'm the Director of Systems Architecture at Nexenta, and for the last 2 years I've been architecting and developing our new product, Nexenta Edge, which we just introduced here at the show this week.
So speaking of some of the features in there, I just literally minutes ago got a press release hearing about the release of Seagate has now released the world's first 8 terabyte drive.
Right.
And you know, we're months/years away from a 10 terabyte drive. And the first thing I thought about when I thought about that, I'm a data protection guy first.
Okay.
I thought about the undetectable bit error rate on SATA and the fact that with specifically consumer grade SATA, which I'm guessing this 8 terabyte drive is,
Yes.
that there's one undetectable bit error every 10 terabytes, which would mean when we get to 10 terabyte drives, there could be an error on every disk drive.
Yes.
That won't be detected by the disk drive. And I thought about where we are, and we could talk about what Nexenta does to deal with things like that.
Well, Nexenta does a cryptographic checksum to verify the integrity of the data on every read and every write of the data. So we double check the drives. In fact, we don't trust the drive because you can get errors not just in the drive, but in the JBOD, the cabling, and even the controller. So we only trust the CPU and memory, and we verify the customer's data at every possible level. And we do that not only in Nexenta Store, which is based on ZFS, we use a SHA-256 cryptographic digest to provide that integrity check, but we also do that on our new product, the Nexenta Edge product, which is an object storage that uses the same type of protection, and in fact, it's designed to handle SHA-512 and SHA-1024 over time if that's needed for further protection.
Yeah, it's interesting. So just curious, do you know if you have any stats on things that you've been able to catch or stop?
Not a specific stat, it's just that we do catch errors on a frequent basis, the type that are never caught by RAID controllers in RAID designs. In fact, we don't allow the use of RAID because RAID gets in the way of our software, and we provide much superior protection to that. So we don't have a specific stat, but we catch errors on a regular basis and repair and replace data with new copies of the data in a new safe zone on the disk drive.
And then, so let's finish up by just talking a little bit about, so it sounds like, so Nexenta now offers the traditional Nexenta product and then also the Nexenta Edge.
Right, so Nexenta Store is a file and block storage format that provides transactional behavior that will support even backends for databases. The Nexenta Object Storage is a different model where it's eventual consistency, and we leave the consistency checking up to the applications, but we still provide object and block storage so that the Nexenta Edge product can be the back end for ESX, it can be the back end for, as we've been showing at the show, even the OpenStack Horizon capabilities.
Gotcha. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And thank you for watching. Make sure to check out our other videos on TrueBit.tv.